Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to lesson 1 from the 10 lessons of Arabic. Inshallah, in lesson 1, we're going to cover the subject and predicate in Arabic. So, in Arabic, the subject is called the mubtadأ and the predicate is called the khabar. So, the mubtadأ is what is being talked about, and the khabar is the information. So, for example, if we said Zaid went to the store, then Zaid would be the mubtada, and the khabar would be the information about Zaid, which is that he went to the store. So, if you look at the sentence here, Mahmoud is knowledgeable. So, Mahmoud is the mubtada, and is knowledgeable is the khabar. Okay, so some things that we have to know about the mubtada and the khabar is that the mubtada is usually going to be ma'rifa. So in Arabic there are two things. There is ma'rifa and then there is nakira. So we have ma'rifa, ma'rifa, okay, and we have nakira. Nakiratun and ma'rifatun. So ma'rifa is something that's specific. So for example, if someone says the apple versus an apple. So the apple is a specific apple and an apple is any apple. So if you say bring me the apple, so that means a specific apple. If you say bring me an apple, that means you can bring me any apple. So in Arabic, the specific one is ma'rifa and the general one is nakira. So the mubtada is usually ma'rifa and the subject is and the khabar, the predicate is usually nakira. And what are the signs of ma'rifa? So the signs initially that we want to know about the ma'rifa is that usually the ma'rifa it will either be a proper name. So for example, Mahmud or Ahmad, or Muhammad. So these, if it's a proper name, then it's ma'rifa by default. And if it's a common noun, then the way that it's made ma'rifa is by adding al to it. Al. Okay. Um, so, and a sign of it being nakira is actually the double vowels at the end. So a double dhamma, a double fatha, or a double kasra. So these are signs that the word is indefinite or nakira. And so the English words for ma'rifa is can be translated as definite and nakira can be translated as indefinite. Okay. All right. Moving on. So if we take al, right? So here we have the word nakiratun. So this tanween at the end is showing us that this word nakiratun is actually nakiratun. So if we add al to it, then it would be al nakiratu. Okay. So and another thing is you cannot have al and tanween on the same word. So if we have the word hajarun, hajarun, which means stone. Hajarun. Okay, so this is indefinite because the tanween, the double dhamma, so it's a stone. So if we add al to it, al hajaru, al hajaru, then it's going to be uh, definite, the stone. Okay. So the examples we have Mahmud is knowledgeable. Mahmudun. Okay. So a proper name can also have tanween. Okay. But that doesn't mean that it's indefinite. So Mahmud is still going to be definite, and hence it can be the mubtada. It can be the subject of the sentence. Here alimun, okay, the khabar has to be indefinite most of the time. So that's why you see the double dhamma on alimun is knowledgeable. Mahmudun alimun is knowledgeable. Hamid is pious. Hamidun, again, Hamid is a proper name. So even though it has tanween, it is still definite. It is still ma'rifah. And Salihun is indefinite by the sign of the tanween. And it is indefinite. That's why it is nakira. Khalid is a conqueror. Khalidun, again, same thing. It's a proper name so that we don't care about the tanween. Fatihun has tanween, which is a sign of it being nakira. And remember that you cannot have al and the tanween together. Another thing is that the mubtada and the khabar should be matching in gender. So let's do some examples here. Hamid is a father. So you can use the list here that the author gave us. So let's find father. All right, Abun. So if we go back down, Hamid is a father. So we would have Hamidun, and again, we don't care about the double dhamma because it's a proper name. And now the question here is what do we put here? Do we put one dhamma? Do we put two dhammas? Do we put a fatha? Do we put two fathas, a kasra, two kasras? So we would put two dhammas because it has to be indefinite for it to be a complete sentence. So that's why it is Hamidun Abun. You cannot say Hamidun al Abu. That would not be a proper sentence. Okay. Mahmudun. Mahmud is a son. So we have Mahmud. Mahmudun ibnun. Mahmudun ibnun is a son. Okay, Bakr is a brother. So we have Bakrun. Bakrun, and for brother, as you can see in the list, is Akhun. Akhun. So similarly, you can go through the exercises and practice your understanding, inshallah, and practice your vocabulary. Let's see now. Let's do one of these. The daughter is a worshipper. So, say for example, you would say say use the word bint. Okay. Then you would say al al bintu. Now, why do we put al? Because a girl or a daughter is just a general word So we have to, in order for it to be the subject or the mubtada, we have to add al to it. Okay, so that's why al. And why only one dhamma? Because we said that we cannot combine al with two vowels. Worshipper. Abid is worshipper, but we have to make it feminine because it's daughter. So it would, the way you do that, abi. So we have the. You add a ta marbuta at the end. The round ta. The round ta. Abidatun. Al-bintu abidatun. So for most, you can say almost for all Arabic words to make them feminine, you add the ta, the round ta at the end. Al-bintu abidatun. Okay. So inshallah, that's going to be the end of this lesson. Inshallah, looking forward to seeing you in the next lesson.